ladies and gentlemen, greetings from Vienna. I'm happy to welcome you at the start of the EHF Finals Women 2026 draw that will decide the semi-final pairings for the event. It's all set here at the European Handball House in Vienna, where the draw will take place, and I will be leading you through today's draw. Apart from the French team, Dijon, who will also host the EHF Finals on 16 and 17 of May in their home arena, Palais des Sports de Dijon. 3 more teams are eyeing the trophy, and those are Viborg from Denmark, Mol Esztergom from Hungary, and the defending champions Thüringer HC from Germany. Don't worry, you will get the chance to know the teams a bit better throughout today's draw. As for the season has been long, and now it all has come down to this, the EHF finals that we're so much looking forward to. It all started way back in September last year with 2 rounds of qualification. Then 16 teams embarked on a journey in the group phase, and from there on 2 teams from each of the 4 groups proceeded to the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals that took place in the last weeks of March provided some really amazing action and some nice matches, and finally gave the semi-finalists that will be competing at the EHF finals. So before we start with the draw, let's see some of the best goals, some of the best action from the decisive second leg of the quarterfinals. We'll be seeing more of these fantastic goals on 16 and 17 of May at the EHF finals. The tickets will be released soon, so if you want to cheer for your team, I would say start planning your trip to Dijon. We will start the draw in just a couple of moments. First of all, I would like to also invite the EHF president, Michael Widerer, who is here with us for today's draw. He would also like to welcome you with a few words. Mr. Widerer, the floor is yours.
Dear handball friends and foremost representatives of the 4 clubs, in a first step I would like to congratulate the 4 teams for their way to the finals, and we are looking forward to the exciting matches in May in Dijon. Let us start with the draw and let us see how the semi-final pairings will look like.
Exactly. Let's start with the draw. Thank you very much. The procedure is very simple. So the first team that will be drawn will play in the semi-final pairing 1. The second team that will be drawn will play in the semi-final pairing 2. And both of the teams will take the so-called home positions in each of the pairing. The remaining 2 teams will then complete the ties. There are no other restrictions, so basically each of the teams can play against each other. And there are some interesting possible rematches, but more about it if it even comes to this. Let's repeat one more time the teams that we have at today's draw. Those are, apart from the tournament host Dijon from France, we have Viborg from Denmark, Thüringer HC, the defending champions from Germany, and Mol Esztergom from Hungary. So I hope you're ready. Let's start with the draw of the first team.
Thüringer HC.
So we start with the defending champions. Thüringer HC from Germany will be playing in the semi-final pairing 1, and they will be waiting for their opponent. The defending champions for sure want to retain the throne, as they also entered in the competition as one of the favorites. They did had a tough challenge in the quarterfinals when they eliminated Nico Ping. It was 67-64 at the end, but they showed how powerful of an opponent they can be, and we can't wait to see how far they can go at the EHF Finals 2026. So let's now see which is the first team in the semi-final pairing 2.
This is Dijon.
So Dijon Handball will play in the semi-final pairing 2, and will certainly not meet Thüringer HC as it was in the last year's semi-final. Dijon was quite a sensation at the last year's EHF finals when they went all the way from qualification round to winning a bronze medal, and this year they will be especially motivated playing against in front of their home fans in their home arena. And it will be interesting to see if they can win the trophy in front of their home fans. So at the moment we have Thüringer HC in the semi-final 1, Dijon Handball in the semi-final 2. We will just quickly mention that it's important to know that the semi-final pairings, the order of it, it's not necessarily the order in which the semi-finals will be played. So those will be announced shortly, as well as the timings. But let's continue with the draw. Let's see who will meet Thüringer HC in the semi-finals. Let's draw the third team today.
Viborg.
So Viborg from Denmark will play against Thüringer HC in the semi-final at the EHF Finals 2026. The Danish team returned to the EHF Finals after 2022. It's a club with a glory history, winning 3 times the EHF Champions League, and they for sure also have some experience that will be useful at the final tournament this year. They would love to win again a trophy in one of the EHF club competitions. It would be the first one after 12 years. And now the answer is pretty simple. Who will meet in the semi-final 2, but we will stick to the draw procedure and draw the final team.
And this is
Yes, exactly. MOL Esztergom from Hungary will play in the semi-final pairing 2. They will meet the host Dijon. MOL Esztergom had an amazing season so far. Dream season, if we can call it, is their debut in the EHF European League, actually in any EHF club competition. And already in their first attempt, they reached the EHF finals. It will be exciting to see how far they can go at the EHF finals and what they can show there. They eliminated Motorso Mosho in the quarterfinals. So let's see now once again the pairings. In the semi-final pairing 1, Thüringer will play against Viborg, and in the semi-final pairing 2, Dijon will meet Esztergom. As I mentioned earlier, so the order of the semi-finals is not necessarily the order in which the matches will be played. those will be announced soon, as well as the exact timings of the matches. So that would be it from our side. As I also mentioned, the tickets will be released soon, so stay updated. You can follow all the information on eurohandball.com and also follow EHF EL, the dedicated social media channels for the coverage of the EHF European League. That would be it from my side. Thank you very much for joining us today, and I wish you have a very nice afternoon.